Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kizer Cobbs with a brand new video here, guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome back, guys. All right, so this is gonna be a quick little video here, guys. Mainly just a quick little story time. Felt like giving you guys story time. Been getting a lot of requests for story time lately, so I decided to come at you guys with another story time. All right, just for you guys. All right, decided to do it in front of my own house this time because I don't feel like being out of my car. I know I was trying to make it like Hotbox car story, car Hotbox story such, that's usually what I do for you guys. But right now, it's literally 5 a.m. I'm not even kidding, 5 a.m., guys. It's still dark outside of my apartment right now. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be safe for me to be out my car trying to do this video in my car while, my parking stall. Like, I just going to end up being way too paranoid. I mean, if somebody shows up, like, it was like, I've had it before where homeless people show up, right? And then they'll show up and they'll go through the dumpsters, you know what I mean? I don't know. All it takes is one of those guys coming up to my car, trying to bum something off of me, or trying to get some money off of me, or they might not be safe to be around, or they might be a danger to me. You never know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I just rather stay in my apartment where it's nice and safe. I don't have to worry about, I mean, unless somebody tries to break in right now, which then that'll be call on video. That'd be crazy. Oh my god. No. This is the last bowl, guys, of some sour D. Literally last bowl here. I got a little bit of my pipe out to the car, but I'll probably go out and grab later. Probably. But I'm gonna have to get more weed today, probably, guys. I don't know where, I don't know how, but we'll figure it out. Definitely figure it out later, so okay, that's right. I gotta order groceries today too. Anyways, we'll figure that out. Anyways, all right, cheers, guys. Sour deal. Let's hit it right now before we get into this. So, cheers. Story time, guys. Is gonna be one of somebody just experienced not too long ago, where unfortunately I had to go through the tough task of having to put my boy down, my cat down. You know what I mean? And that was really, really hard, very tough. And I said a couple weeks ago, this is gonna be very emotional for me to get through. But I think now it's easier for me to talk about now. It's been a little bit of time. A little bit of time's passed. Now it's a little easier for me to talk about it. If you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, I want to say the first 3 days were like the hardest, right? First 3 days were hardest. After that, it got a little easier, you know what I mean? But still, I'll never gonna forget about him. He's always gonna be in my mind. Hell, I got a paw print over here that I made for him at the vet office, okay? To always remember him by. I don't want to ever forget him, okay? Anyways, guys, regardless. So, 14 years ago, guys, I was blessed with a beautiful boy. I named him Maverick. I named him after the Top Gun. After Top Gun, Maverick from Top Gun. Have you guys ever seen Top Gun? But if you haven't seen it, I know some of my younger peeps out there probably haven't seen it. But if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's an old school classic. Tom Cruise, classic Tom Cruise from back in the 80s. It's one of his better movies he's ever made. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite Tom Cruise movies. So Top Gun, yes. So anyways, Maverick's from Top Gun. That's a Top Gun reference. So just go check it out if you guys want to check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Go check it out on YouTube, actually. YouTube might have clips from Top Gun. You guys could go check out. So anyways, into Maverick after Top Gun because Maverick, the Top Gun pilot was named Maverick, right? In Top Gun, and his plane, his fighter jet that he flew in the movie was all gray, right? So as soon as I seen he was all gray, I immediately just, boom, Maverick, right? I thought Maverick. And just the first thing on my mind was that fucking fighter jet from Top Gun, Maverick. And I was like, holy shit, Maverick. There it is, Maverick. So boom, right? So the name was signed right off the bat, right that day, the day I got him. It was real easy too. It's like boom, right? When you know, right? Boom, yeah, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah, so the day I got him, he was just this little tiny little baby. He was real skinny. His bones were showing. You could tell that he hadn't eaten anything in a while. He was very, very skinny. Very, very like unhealthy for the most part. He had warms really bad. No joke, guys. This cat was in bad health when I first got him. Bad health, okay? Oh, excuse me. And deep and so either way, so long story. So, okay, let me tell you this a little bit of his backstory, okay? He was a litter on the street, okay? So my boy was born on the street. He was a stray on the street, right? And when he was on the street, while he was on the street, I don't know, I wasn't there the day he got kidnapped, but some kids found him. Some kids kind of napped him from his litter, apparently, right? I guess these kids in the neighborhood were happy walking around or whatever, and they see a cat family, right? A whole cat family, like a mother with all of her little kids, right? And I think Maverick was probably in the very back probably, just just running in the very back of the pack, And he might have been a little slower, maybe, or something possible. I don't know, because somehow these kids got a hold of him, okay? And they literally went up and they grabbed him. They grabbed him out of his little litter. So they took him away from his mom and all of his brothers and sisters. These are just little kids. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know how they didn't know the proper stuff with cats, is that you don't want to take them away from the mother too young, because that they need to learn everything from their mother, right? They need to learn how to take care of themselves. They need to learn how to do all that stuff, right? So how to hunt, how to do all that stuff. They learned everything from the mom, right? They also have to get to a certain amount of weight or something, or before they go on their own. You know what I mean? They have to or before they can eat on their own, they still have to live off their mom's milk for a little while too, right? Which I think he was already off his mom's milk, I think, as far as I know. I didn't have to give him any milk or anything. I know that much. I was already feeding him regular food when I got him. So if he was 3 months, I want to say he was like 3 months old when I got him, so he might have already been weaned off the breast milk already, possibly, but I don't know. Either way, the kids still grabbed him way too early on. Anyway, so the kids take him to their house. This is at the time I was with this girl, right? And she lived next door to them, okay? And so she could hear him. So she was telling me she was asking me one day, do you know anybody who wants a cat? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, I mean, not really, not off the top of my head. None of my friends would like cats, so, but I'll ask around. I'll keep my eye out. And I was like, oh, wait, I mean, maybe I might want him. She's like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, yeah, what's he all about? And she's like, well, he's living next door to me right now, and he will not stop crying. He's literally in the apartment crying all the time because these people aren't feeding him. They're not feeding him nothing. It's so sad. They're not feeding him. He doesn't even have a litter box, babe. Doesn't have a litter box at all. He's literally just like shitting on the floor and whatnot. I was like, what the fuck? You're kidding me right now. So come to find out that there's some like animal fucking negligence going on there, right? Big time. They weren't even taking care of him properly, okay? So, and then my girlfriend at the time was like, talked to her neighbor and said that she asked her to take him, and the mom goes, I don't give a fuck. Just get that stupid cat away from us. My kids, something, or my kids aren't even taking care of him anyways. She said something really like that. My girlfriend at that time was like, okay, fine, cool. She's my ex-girlfriend now, don't worry. But anyways, she said, she was like, okay, fine, yeah, that's fine. I have somebody. So anyway, she calls me up. I go over there and I get him, and no joke, we took him over to Starbucks that morning, and he was like. And he was eating. We were feeding him part of our fucking. We've got those little Danishes at Starbucks. No joke, it was our coffee cake or whatever. We were feeding him some of our coffee cake. And he was eating it like no problem at all. You know what I mean? That's when I knew he was gonna be a lover of human food also. You know what I mean? I was like, this is my boy right here. I was already falling in love with him already day one. So and then we got that same day. No joke, the same day, we went and got gas. I remember this like it was yesterday. We went and got gas, and as we're at the gas station, my girlfriend at the time, she was in the passenger seat. Maverick was sitting on her lap, right? And at one point, I jumped out to get gas, and I ran in. I dropped the cash off at the register for the gas pump. I don't fill up the pump. I was running and pay cash first, then run out and get gas. I'm like. Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I'm not feeling good this morning. My stomach's still hurting a little from last night, so we're gonna push through this though. When I got back to the pump, right? I'm getting gas. I go look, and where I see Maverick, he's sitting on my driver's seat. He literally jumped out of my girlfriend's lap and jumped onto the passenger driver's seat. Now he's sitting in the driver's seat, like looking up at me, like, "Hi, Dad." And I was like, I looked at him and I was like, "What the heck are you doing? What are you? Do you want to drive? Are you wanting to drive the car or something? I mean, shoot, babe, I guess it's decided." It's decided, babe. He wants to drive the car, apparently. Come on, let's hop in the back seat. He's going to chauffeur us, I guess. And she started laughing. It's like okay. Anyways, it was funny, but so yeah, so that's when I knew that, like, and she called it too. She was like, he's gonna be. She was like, "You're such a daddy's boy." She told me, "You're such a daddy's boy." And he was right. He literally, he picked me pretty much. He had already picked me that day. I was going to be his, and he was going to be mine. Cats know right off the bat who their human is. They literally will pick you. They will pick you. Trust me. You're chosen. If you're chosen by a cat, it's the biggest honor in life. I'm saying, you know what I mean? I'm saying it's fucking, just trust me, it's cool. Regardless, that day, and found out he has worms, right? So we immediately went to Walmart, got some deworming medicine, and then we found out morning he has worms. That morning we found out he has worms. That's right. So I bought him deworming medicine that morning, and then we went back to my apartment, back to my mom's house. So that's why I still live with my mom. And we started nursing him back to health. We gave him some deworm medicine, his food, and some wet food. He went and scarfed it all down underneath the bed, and then he kind of went to sleep for a little bit. And then when he woke up, he looked a lot better. I mean, he started playing a lot better. He started putting weight on. Within like weeks to months, he started putting some weight on. Started getting bigger, and then boom, he's a big, fat, happy house guy all of a sudden. And that's what I had for 14 years, you know what I mean? And he was my boy. I mean, he did everything with me. He followed me around throughout the apartment everywhere I was. He'd be near me, you know? He'd be in the same room pretty much. It didn't matter where I was at. If I was in the bedroom, he would eventually go back there and jump on the bed and lay at the end of the bed. He always wanted to be near me. If I was in the bathroom, he was in the bathroom with me. He would literally push the door open to get into the bathroom, okay? When I was in the bathroom, he was in the bathroom. Like, he wanted to be near me. He just always wanted to be near me. So, yeah. I said I wasn't going to cry. I was trying my best not to cry in this video, but I feel I'm coming out a little bit. But hold on. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. So, regardless, yeah, so it's like I was trying to say, it has been really hard. It has been a little harder being in this apartment for the most part because everything around here reminds me of him, obviously, you know. And I'm used to him being near me. Like I said, he was with me everywhere I went around this apartment. He was in every room I was in. So I catch myself looking down the ground, you know. I'm in the kitchen making food. I catch myself looking down the ground. Thinking I'm going to see him looking up at me, you know, because he was always looking up at me when I was cooking, because I would feed him too. I would give him food that I would make for myself. I would feed him also, you know what I mean? That guy was spoiled, bro. Spoiled big time, you know? And yeah, so I mean, it's been really hard. So I think I'm going to close out the video now though, guys. Thanks a lot for listening to me. It's my guys are Kyle. Hope you guys enjoyed the story time. And you know what? Before I let you guys go, one more hit. Shall we? One more hit. Cheers, guys. I'm just going to post this up the way it is, guys. No editing today, okay, guys? So it's an unedited. And so thanks a lot for all you guys' support. Smash this video. Smash the like button on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're at 753 subscribers now. And everything. We're on our way to 800. Let's get to 800. We're 47 subscribers away from 800 now. We're literally under 50 now, which is kind of crazy. So hit that subscribe button if you're new. We're on our way to 800. We want to get to 1K. But RIP to Maverick James Miller. You'll be forever missed. And thanks a lot to the rest of you guys for listening and watching. I'll see you guys next video. Have a good day and peace.